Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to try making some pumpkin spice creamer because it's that time of year again and everyone either loves or hates pumpkin spice or they love to hate pumpkin spice. So I looked up a recipe for it and it seemed fairly simple, but there were so many different recipes and I got caught up on so many different websites. Like, do you ever look up a recipe and you're scrolling and then it takes you forever to actually scroll to the... I don't want to go through all that. I just want the recipe. So anyway, I found one. I thought it was fairly simple and I thought I'd give it a shot. Because like I said, it's that time of year and we don't have access because we're on an island. So we don't always get pumpkin spice here. So the ingredients are, there is a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, 2 tablespoons of pumpkin puree. I'm going to put a couple drops of maple extract in it just because some recipes called for maple syrup. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, a half a cup of heavy cream, and a half a cup of milk. So let's get started. First, it says to toast the spice by itself. So we'll put this on a super low heat. All right. So we're gonna do a teaspoon of this. Oh, teaspoon. All right, so that's about a teaspoon. It smells like pumpkin spice or pumpkin pie. It says just a minute, maybe to add the toasted flavor. I don't know why all the recipes were so different. I'll go ahead and open this up. This will be great. I wanted to actually try this last year, but we ended up getting pumpkin spice last year, which was nice. Oh, and I also bought, they had ginger syrup. It says to do this for about a minute. Ginger syrup was so good. And I was like, all right, let me just try that. I'm thinking this is probably good already. I don't want to burn it. Okay. To that it says keep it on the heat, but add 2 tablespoons of pumpkin puree. There's one. I just don't feel like this should be sizzling. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of extra pumpkin puree because I don't think it can hurt, just in case we were off. Okay, and then we're gonna add our 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Oh, what's in there? Mm-hmm. Ooh. All right, so now we're just gonna mix this up. This seems so very odd. And it says to keep it on the heat for about 30 seconds. And yes, I did brew a pot of coffee because I want to try this. And I will let you all know. And like I said, I know some people absolutely despise pumpkin spice season. I am not one of them. All right, that's 30 seconds. And then just add our creamer, or the heavy cream and the milk. We'll do the heavy cream first. It says to remove from the heat, but I shut the heat off. That should be about the same. And then the milk. Or you can use half and half. And then you just blend this together. Now the recipe didn't call, like I said, for maple extract, but we're just gonna go ahead and put a couple drops of that in because that was about 4 drops. Because I can always just add more. It smells good. All right, gotta get this blended up. It really says to put this in a container and shake it. So I'll just stir it. Oh, I hope this is good. It smells good. All right. It looks like it's all pretty well combined. Last year, like I said, because we're on an island, last year I bought so many cans of pumpkin puree because we were out and I wanted to make pumpkin pies. And I couldn't do it because we had no pumpkin puree, and where are you supposed to get pumpkin puree when you're on an island? So when they finally came in stock, I bought a bunch. That's looking about good. Now it says obviously like you let it cool. It's gonna go in the fridge anyway, but my coffee's hot, so it shouldn't make a difference. So this is what it looks like. It looks a little darker than, you know, when you buy pumpkin spice. That's all right. As long as it tastes good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pour myself a cup of coffee, and I'm gonna try it without sweetener just so I can taste it. All right, I got my cup of coffee. Let me move this out of the way. That was really easy. Grab a spoon. Okay, here goes. Might need a little bit more. I'll add a little bit more. Maybe I won't have to add sugar or any kind of sweetener because there is brown sugar in this, I forgot. Here goes. That's not bad. I'm gonna add a little bit of sweetener to this. One sec. Okay. We'll try it again. All right, the sweetener helped because you know when you're used to sweetener and then you just have it without it, it wasn't the same. Yeah, that's not bad. That's really not bad, actually. The sweetener helped it quite a bit. Just to bring it up to like a full flavor. I mean, if you don't drink your coffee with sugar or sweetener in it at all, then you'll be good with this. I would probably make a whole container of this. I'll probably just make more of this and just fill like a mason jar and keep it in the fridge. Because you know, it's that time of year. Unbelievable. This year went so fast. Okay, well, listen, give this a try. It's really not bad for the ingredients that were in it. Super simple. Yeah, so if you liked this video and you try this, let me know in the comments below. And thanks for watching, everyone.